So I'm thinking just as I go about the intellectual differences between men and women. I've been looking just recently at some YouTube video about landing gears for aircraft and how they're designed and engineering and how it works so that planes can land safely. And I'm realizing that there's no way that any woman would have had any input into the design of aeroplane landing gear. It's simply not of interest to women in the main to ever do a job like engineering an aircraft landing gear. It simply wouldn't happen. And I'm thinking this primarily comes down to lack of interest within women for that sort of work. And also, there's an intellectual issue in that I don't think women are capable of thinking along the same lines as men as regards engineering. Now, I need to be clear, this isn't saying women don't have the intelligence to do this sort of work. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm saying that women's inclinations and interests don't generally extend into engineering something like airplane landing gears. Their intellect is not what I'm saying is less than men. It's their interest that is less. It's their inclination to this sort of work that is less. So women could be interested very much in other areas that men are not interested in. And so women would achieve more in certain areas than men in some respects because their interests go that way and men's interests don't go that way. So there are differences in men and women intellectually based on interests primarily and inclination rather than raw talent, raw ability. So I think it is interesting how men are intellectually superior in engineering, for example, because their interests are greater in the area of work, rather than raw ability is interest that I think dictates why men achieve more in engineering.